Did you know that two football giants clash twice a year in one of the most anticipated matches in world sport? It's called El Clasico, and it features Real Madrid and Barcelona, two teams with a rivalry that predates even the existence of La Liga. But there's more to this rivalry than just goals and standings. It's a clash of cultures, cities, and stadiums. Camp Nou and Santiago Bernabeu. Both stadiums are currently undergoing renovations nearing the billion-dollar mark. However, each club is taking a drastically different approach. Camp Nou aims to create a three-layered stadium that maximizes light, expands walkways, and offers unparalleled views over Barcelona, embracing the city's scenic location with a Mediterranean design. On the other hand, the Bernabeu is going for a striking exterior with 60,000 square meters of curved steel surrounding the stadium. Inside, it boasts the world's first retractable pitch that runs underground. Real Madrid's strategy isn't just about what happens on the pitch, but also under it and in the industry as a whole. This commitment to innovation has been a part of the club's DNA for over 80 years, setting a precedent that Barcelona has continuously strived to match. It's truly a tale of two cities on and off the football field. A tale of two cities. In the 1940s, Real Madrid built a fancy new stadium called the Santiago Bernabeu. It was super cool and made lots of people want to come watch games there. Barcelona saw this and decided to make their stadium, called Camp de la Corts, which they later renamed Camp Nou, meaning the new ground in Catalan. Both stadiums got some upgrades for the 1982 World Cup. The Bernabeu got a new roof to cover more seats, and Camp Nou got bigger stands, making it the largest stadium in the world for a while. After that, the Bernabeu got even fancier with new seating, VIP areas, and places for people to eat and shop. Real Madrid started thinking about their biggest upgrade ever, which is still happening today. But why are they renovating now? Maybe they want to stay ahead, or just keep up with changes. Real Madrid's plan for the future involves a glimpse into the future. To make sure the stadium stays awesome for years to come, they're making big changes to turn it into a famous building. But it hasn't been easy. They had some problems getting permission and money. Finally, in 2017, they got approval and a loan of $600 million. But now, the project is costing $1.5 billion. Real Madrid thinks they'll make back the money in the long run by selling more tickets, food, and parking. Barcelona wants to make money too, so they're redoing their stadium, Camp Nou. They've been talking about it since 2007, but it didn't start until 2022 because of money issues. Both Real Madrid and Barcelona are finally making their plans real. But how far have they gotten, and why did they pick such different designs? Let's start with Real Madrid. They wanted the new stadium to fit in with the city and feel lively without being too big. They came up with a cool idea, covering the stadium in a unique curved design with steel. It looks different during the day and lights up at night. They even added a roof that can open and close in just 15 minutes. They also built a tunnel under the stands to make things easier. Construction started in 2019 but got delayed because of COVID when Real Madrid played there in September 2021. The stadium wasn't finished yet, but the coolest part, it's the new pitch, which is hidden underground. A groundbreaking pitch. The stadium has something cool, a pitch that can move underground. It's the first one like it. 12 big pieces fit together, like a puzzle to make a soccer field. When they don't leave the field, these pieces can go underground automatically. Each piece goes down one by one and gets stacked up underneath. They built a special place underground to store them. It's like a big greenhouse with good temperature and water for the grass. Sometimes, workers take care of the grass by hand. Other stadiums with retractable pitches move them around to make the stadium bigger. But that wouldn't work for the Santiago Bernabeu, because it's in a busy part of the city, so they had to figure out a new way to do it. Now, they can change from soccer games to concerts or other sports in just one day. The stadium is getting other cool stuff too. Fans will see a big scoreboard all around the top. There will be screens showing highlights and info. Up high, there's a special walkway with seats, bars, and cafes. On one side, you can see the field, and on the other, you get a great view of the city. Outside, they're building a shopping mall, museum, and restaurants. But all this costs a lot of money. They first said it would cost $950 million, but it ended up being $1.5 billion after getting another loan. Even though Real Madrid is spending so much, their rivals in Barcelona are spending even more. But what are they planning for the Camp Nou that's worth all that money? The next generation of the Camp Nou. The idea behind the fancy design of Camp Nou is to make it blend in with the city and use the warm weather. Unlike the big, imposing look of the Santiago Bernabeu, Camp Nou is getting rid of its outer walls. Instead, it will have 3 levels, each with a view of Barcelona. This design is inspired by the city's Mediterranean style. These 3 levels will be stacked on top of each other without any outer walls. It's a simple and different approach compared to the Bernabeu. 2 of the levels are the same as when the stadium was first built in 1957. They want to keep as much of the old stadium as possible, while making it bigger for the future. On top of the old levels, there will be a new one. This will help people move around easier and make it easier to get to all parts of the stadium. The new level will have better seats with a better view of the field, making it nicer for the fans. The coolest part is the roof, which can open and close. It's made of a strong plastic that you can see through, and it can light up in different colors. This makes it look cool, especially at night. Construction started in 2022 after the club's members voted for the new design in 2021. The grand plan Espai Barca. Barcelona is making some big changes around Camp Nou. They're building a huge club store, an even bigger museum, and something called Campus Barra. They have a plan to pay for all this, which gives them a chance to fix their money problems. They owe a lot of money, almost $1.5 billion, and they lost some of their best players like Lionel Messi. Things are so tough that they're even selling pieces of the old grass from the field as diamonds. Each piece costs up to $16,000. Barcelona is spending $1.6 billion to fix things up, with most of it going to Camp Nou. That's more than 3 times what they thought it would cost back in 2007. They hope to finish everything by 2025 and start a new chapter for the club. So how does Camp Nou compare to the Bernabeu? In Barcelona, they're making big changes to improve the fan experience. In Madrid, the new Santiago Bernabeu looks cool and modern, keeping Real Madrid's tradition alive. They even have a fancy new playing field that can move around. What do you think? Which one do you like more? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.